There are moments in a man's life when the whole world shifts beneath his feet, not with a roar, but a whisper. Wade Porter wasn't a criminal. He wasn't a bad man. He was a builder, a father, a fiancé, a man with dirt under his nails and dreams in his heart. But fate? Fate doesn't ask for permission. It just comes. Wade lives in the quiet suburbs of California. His life is simple, peaceful. He runs a small construction company. He kisses his fiancée, Laura, every morning. He lifts his son, Michael, high into the sky like he's the center of the universe. And for a while, that universe feels safe. But the truth about safety is, it's a fragile thing. One night, one decision, and everything can fall apart. It starts with a noise. A whisper in the dark. A stranger, creeping across his lawn, reaching for what's not his. Wade grabs a bat, no gun, no malice. Just fear. Just instinct. He walks outside. The man runs. Wade swings, and in a single breath, the stranger is dead. The law doesn't see instinct. It doesn't feel fear. It reads the facts. And the fact is, Wade stepped outside. He pursued. He killed. Not in defense, they say, but in anger. In revenge. They call it manslaughter. 3 years. No parole, just steel bars and silence. Prison isn't what you see in the movies. It's not just cells and uniforms. It's a machine. A grinder. And once you're inside, it starts stripping you of your rights, your dignity, your name. Wade tries to keep his head down. He's not built for this world. But inside those walls, silence is dangerous. And decency is seen as weakness. He gets into a fight. A misunderstanding. It doesn't matter that he's labeled a threat. They send him to the SHU, the Security Housing Unit. A place built for punishment, not reform. There, inmates are tossed into cages, forced into brutal combat for the guards' entertainment. This isn't about justice. It's about control. Blood smears the floor. Screams echo down concrete halls. Every fight is a performance. Every bruise a reminder, you are property now. That's where he meets John Smith, the lifer. Cold-eyed. Still. A man with more ghosts than words. But beneath that silence lies something rare in this place. Wisdom. Smith sees something in Wade. Not just fear. Not just pain, but resolve. They form a bond, not built on trust, but necessity. In this place, you don't survive alone. Days bleed into nights. Letters go unanswered. Phone calls grow shorter. Laura tries to hold on, to keep their son connected to the man behind the wall. But time is a cruel enemy. Michael grows. Wade misses birthdays. First words. First steps. The world moves forward, and he's stuck in place. Each night, he writes his son letters. Desperate, heartfelt notes he may never read. He tries to be a father in ink, in memory, in hope. But even hope has limits. Wade learns the truth. The guards are orchestrating the violence. Betting on the fights. Targeting the weak. Covering up the blood with lies and paperwork. And it's all sanctioned. Unseen. Unpunished. Until Smith proposes something radical. Expose them. It's a risk. A big one, but Wade's lost too much to stay silent. He agrees. They document everything. They smuggle out evidence. They endure more pain, more humiliation, every blow recorded, every broken bone a piece of the puzzle. Eventually, someone listens. Investigators raid the prison. The truth pours out like poison.
On the yard. I have to take one of these assholes out myself.
Guards arrested. Charges filed. Cameras finally turn toward the shadows, and Wade, he walks free, scarred. Changed. But free. Outside the gates, the sun is blinding. His son is waiting. 3 years gone. 3 birthdays missed. But love, real love, it waits. It endures. Michael wraps his arms around his father's waist and calls him Daddy, and Wade weeps, not because he's weak, but because he's whole again. We all build prisons. Some are made of steel. Others, of regret, but redemption? It's real, and for Wade Porter, freedom wasn't the day he walked out of prison. It was the moment he chose to fight for the man he still wanted to be. Fade to black. End with a slow echo of footsteps walking toward the light.